Om Shanti, English avyakt versions, 14th of July 1972. Just as the incognito investigators of the government make new plans and investigate wherever wrong activities is being carried out, in the same way, all of you are the incognito investigators of the Pandav government. Do you make new plans for those who deceive souls, for those who show them the wrong path, or who corrupt everything, or who are instrumental in making them fall? That government constantly makes new plans through which the corrupt cannot escape their vision. You have now spread the sound in all four directions. However, are you paying attention to those scholars and pundits who are instruments in giving wrong knowledge instead of the accurate knowledge? The sound can reach many through just one. Who can become the instrument for this? You relate knowledge to ordinary people all the time, and those amongst them who are to become instruments are making effort according to their capacity as they move along. However, through whom will the sound be spread? Is the final praise of the Shaktis a praise because of the ordinary subjects? Will the power of the Shaktis be revealed through these ordinary people? The sound cannot spread so much through the politicians because people are aware of the weaknesses of whoever becomes a leader. Nowadays, it is the rule of the subjects over the subjects, and so there isn't any influence from the sounds of the leaders. So, who will become an instrument to spread the sound from one to many? Everyone is trapped in the chains of the gurus. No matter what they are internally, all their disciplines have the habit of saying it is true to whatever the Guru says because of blind faith. The leaders do not have followers to say that whatever they say is true. So, when will the praise of the Shaktis be put into a practical form? Have we not yet prepared the ground for it? What do the incognito investigators do? They surround those who corrupt everything. In fact, those who corrupt everything are very important people from whom the government benefits a great deal. They do not chase after ordinary people. They continue make new plans on how to expose their corruption. Does your intellect work in this way, or are you content with easily creating subjects? You have to put into practice whatever is most instrumental to create that influence. When will that happen? When you first create plans in your intellect and have the enthusiasm of doing it today. So, do you have these thoughts now, or are your thoughts merged? Similarly, although you continue to do service, it is just a means of creating subjects. However, you have to find a practical means of spreading the sound through which revelation will take place. There is said to be an influence when those who divert other people actually come in front of you. It isn't a big thing if those who are diverted come in front of you. This is why the Shaktis and the Kumaris are praised more than the Father. Kumaris means Brahma Kumaris. This does not mean that there would only be Brahma Kumaris. All are Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. The arrow was shot by the Kumaris. The Father himself did not personally come in front of them, but he placed the Shaktis in front of them. The Shakti army is instrumental for these in a practical way. And so the special task that has been remembered of the Shaktis is because of this. Do you have that zeal and enthusiasm, or are you happy in just having seminars? You have all the means of creating subjects number wise. Many come into connection and thereby become subjects, but now you have to move further forward than this. In order to put the final type of service into a practical form, you have to make the preparations now. First of all, create a thought and then make plans for it, and then put those plans into a practical form. Time is needed for that too, but you have to begin now. It is just as it was in the beginning. You had the enthusiasm of giving the message to those who made you fall. In between, you went into the expansion of creating subjects. However, whatever happened in the beginning has to happen at the end. Just as you make effort to liberate others from the chains of Maya, in the same way, this is also a big chain. Day by day, this chain will take an attractive form and attract you towards itself. Or by giving you some temporary attainment through their intellect, they trap you in their chains. When will you liberate everyone from all of this? The means for the final influence is the ant that even makes an elephant fall. Praise is always of something of wonder. You relate the knowledge to the ordinary subjects, but that is not a big thing. Even those who corrupt everything do this. Even the false people attract others towards themselves. However, you now have to expose However, you now have to expose the secrets of those who consider themselves to be Maharathis, make them bow down, then it would be said to be a wonder. Does your intellect work towards showing such wonders? Only when you prove the false to be false will there be victory for the truth. Only then will there be the cries of victory. Then you will not need to make so much effort. You need to create plans for these and a method for these, and internally have that intoxication of being the incognito investigators. It is our duty to expose their secrets. We are the instruments for this. Only when you have these zeal and enthusiasm within can this task be accomplished. This cannot be done by arranging a program. If you give someone a program to do this and this, they will not be able to do it. They will not have that much power to face anyone. However, there should be the internal force that you have to do this. Only then can it happen in a practical way. By you having the thought, it will then happen practically. At present, everyone's vision is looking out for wonder. However, without the Shaktis, neither the Pandavas nor anyone else can accomplish this task. The Shaktis have to be the instruments in the beginning, just like the wandering yogis. You used to go wherever you had the thought of going, and you used to move along with that force, and according to your capacity, you also attain success. In the same way, you need the wandering yogis for this also. You have become very busy in creating subjects, and your time is spent in sustaining the creation that you have created. Acha. English avyakt version, 16th of July 1972. Do you consider yourself to be a main actor, a hero actor within this elevated drama? Everyone's attention is always on the main actors. So, do you enact the act at every second whilst considering yourself to be a main actor? Famous actors have three things in particular. What are these? Firstly, they will be active. Secondly, they will be accurate. And thirdly, they will be attractive. Famous actors definitely have these three things. So, do you consider yourself to be a famous or main actor in this way? Due to which aspect would you attract? Let there be the attraction of spirituality in every action and in every activity. Those who are physically beautiful attract others towards themselves. In the same way, souls who are pure and have spiritual power attract others towards themselves. Similarly, the great souls at the beginning of the Copper Age had their Satapradhani stage, and so they had the spiritual attraction which attracted others towards them and inspired them to have disinterest in this world even for a temporary period. Since those who had wrong knowledge had that much attraction, those who are the embodiment of true and elevated knowledge will also have this spiritual attraction. Physical beauty can only attract you when someone beautiful comes close to you or in front of you, but spiritual attraction can attract others who are sitting at a distance. Do you experience this much attraction? That is spirituality within yourself. In the same way, you should also be accurate. Accurate in what? You have been given Shrimad for your thoughts, Shrimad for your words, and Shrimad for your actions, and you have to remain accurate in all these things. Your thoughts should not be inaccurate. Whatever is the discipline, whatever is the code of conduct, whatever are the directions, you should remain accurate and active in all of this. Those who are active will be able to mold themselves in whatever way and at whatever time they want. They can adopt that form at any time. So the main actors have these three specialties all the time. You have to see which specialty is lacking and to what percentage. Together with the stage, you also have to see the percentage. If you have a spirituality, you can attract others, but do you have the percentage that there should be? If the percentage is lacking, it cannot be called complete. You have passed, but the numbers are based on marks. Those of the third division are also said to have passed, but there is a vast difference between the third division and the first class. So now check the percentage. The stage has now become something natural because you are on the stage with the practical act. Now the number will be given on the basis of the percentage. Now the gathering has become very big. Just as Baba loves the children who are familiar to him, so do all of you who are equals meet together. So this gathering of the stars is also very good, isn't it? This is the Mela of the conference age, but this is a Mela within that Mela. The special Mela within a Mela is enjoyed and liked more. Within the huge melas, a special place is created where everyone celebrates a meeting. The conference age is an unlimited mela anyway, but within that, this is the physical place where equal souls come and meet together. Each one enjoys meeting souls who are equals and who are close. In order to celebrate a mela with the special souls, you yourself have to become special. If someone is special and the other person is ordinary, that cannot be called a mela. You have to imbibe the specialities of the divine virtues like the Father. You have to give the proof of the sustenance you have taken from the Father. What did Baba sustain you for? In order to fill you with specialities, what would you call it? If you have an aim but do not imbibe the qualifications, someone who is extra sensible. On one side are those who are sensible, and on the other side are those who are sensible to an unlimited extent. There is no limit to being unlimited. Acha, Om Shanti.